The venue for the 38th America's Cup, which takes place in 2027, has been confirmed last night by the defender Emirates Team New Zealand. Naples in Italy has been confirmed to host the next edition of the America's Cup, and of course it'll be the home race where Rossa will be looking to get the America's Cup back. Now they're really the only team that have confirmed they're challenging Team New Zealand for the old mud. Of course, Team New Zealand have won the last three straight America's Cup crowns, and in fact Italy has already hosted, I guess, a sort of America's Cup build-up back in 2012-13. They hosted the World Series, the pre-event before the America's Cup, but this is its first proper time hosting the actual America's Cup regatta itself, and this was despite the likes of Athens and Greece, and also a reported bid in the Middle East, which is probably likely to be Saudi Arabia. They were also interested in hosting the America's Cup, but it has been the beautiful old city of Naples in Italy that has won the rights to host the 38th America's Cup. I think a great location, obviously beautiful city, beautiful country, great passionate sporting fans over there. I think it's going to make for a great environment, and interesting as well that the fact they've actually chosen the home of one of its challengers, Rossa, as its venue as well, considering the likes of Athens and Greece. Of course, Greece doesn't have an America's Cup challenger, but also in Saudi Arabia, where of course we don't know if that's the actual bid, but very likely being that they hosted the pre-regatta before the recent America's Cup was also likely going to be as well. Very surprising that that wasn't a potential option as well, even though it was on the cards. But yeah, interesting decision by Team New Zealand to take it to Italy. I certainly believe that it's going to be interesting to see what kind of support they'll get over there. I would imagine Rossa, obviously being in Italy, will be very much the favourites over there, obviously in front of their home crowd. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great decision to take it to, once again, another beautiful city in Europe. And yeah, only had to wait a few more years beforehand. Obviously, we know Team New Zealand have gone through a little bit of a reshuffle. Peter Burling no longer in the America's Cup setup for Team New Zealand, but they have recommitted, or had to re-signed the likes of Blair Tuke and Andy Maloney, who are key parts of that Barcelona winning America's Cup team. So interesting to see how this Team New Zealand team will get on in the next couple of years. But that's the news I wanted to share here with you today, and that is Naples and Italy will host the 38th edition of the America's Cup, which will take place in 2027.